she hide? Mommy wants to go on live. I want to go on live. Woo! I want to go on live. Are you going to walk? Walk. Walk, mama. Okay, come on. Let's go turn this light on so we can talk to the people. Okay. I wish I had some house shoes that were comfortable. What's up, YouTube? This your girl, Nubian Princess. I decided to come on live because I just realized that the video that I tried to upload yesterday from my car was not working. Every time I try to make a video for you guys and I start to talk on the video, you can't see nothing. So I'm trying this again one more time. Let me make sure I got all my makeup wiped off. I went to go get my makeup done yesterday and I went to a wedding and it was fun, but I think the makeup was a little strong. Made my face look strong. I already got a strong face, so it made my face look a little stronger. But it's okay. I still liked it. Anyways, YouTube, this channel or this video today is basically just me talking to you guys, catching up on a lot of things. Let me go get my phone stand. I just wanted to do a quick video before I have to start working. I know I look a hot mess, but like I said, mom life ain't easy. And I'm doing it by myself for now, so it is what it is. And baby girl will not let me make a video and edit, so here we are, going live. Here we are going live. Hopefully you guys will come on here later. Oh God, hold on, trying to get my camera together. Baby girl, why are you all up in this video? Didn't mean for you to see that. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, guys, it is not easy having a baby and trying to record a video. So, this is what we got going on. So, I'm going to be going live once in a while so that way I can update you guys on my life. Let me get myself together. I just got out of the bed. I need to wash my hair. I can smell it. Hello, you are Crocodile. Hi, Crocodile. How are you doing? Your name is very interesting. I'm guessing that you like crocodiles. Anyways, guys, if you don't already know what my channel is about, my channel is very random. I don't have like a specific format. I know a lot of people do all these lives to, you know, make money and all that stuff, but I really just do it because it's my only form of only way of conversating with people. I do stay alone, and so it's literally me talking to the baby or talking to my dog or talking to the wall. And there's only so much TV that you can watch. And I work a lot as far as I work from home. It's not really like a hard job. So the work from home job allows me to talk once in a while. Hi, J24. Thank you so much. Yes, baby girl is here. So the work from home job allows me to talk a little bit, but not that much. So really, you guys are like my only form of like, you know, contact to the real world, you know? So I come on here to basically talk to you guys. So today's subject is going to be on motherhood. How has it been? So this is 4 months postpartum. Yes, 4 months postpartum. And my baby is hanging in there. She's thriving. She's doing really good. She's sleeping through the night. She is amazing. She is the best baby in the world. I love her so much. Ah, you be Niger girl. I did hear the accent small. Yes, I am Nigerian. The accent is there. Unfortunately, I've been here most of my life, but the accent is still there. So I wish I could speak broken English, but I can't. So the accent that you're hearing is like everything. Hi, Curtis the God. Dollar Dollar. She's so cute. Thank you, Shaq Wordy. Thank you so much. She is really cute. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. I know I'm all over the place with this live, but I promise I'm gonna get it together. We went to a wedding yesterday, and I dressed her up really cute, and I put her like in a matching dress with a headband. Her name is Isabella, but I call her Bella. So I had the headband on her head, and you know she got a big head like her mama. We both got round big heads. I know my blood when I see them. Niger, no, they carry last. Yes, so J24, we don't. You know how we do. Very smart people. Anyways, so I had the headband on her head yesterday. And when I had it on her head yesterday, I went to a cousin's wedding. So I had a whole bunch of cousins there. I had a live that was up, but I just made it membership only. So if you want to see it, go ahead and get you your membership. It's $2.99 if you want to see behind the scene footages. But if you missed the live, whenever you miss the live, then I come on live, you're not going to get to see it afterwards because I'm going to make it members only. So anyways, I had the headband on her head and she was looking so cute. And I had one of my cousins hold her. And when I went to the bathroom and came back, they took the headband off of her head. I was so pissed. I was like, why are you taking my baby's headband off of her head? Like, why? Like, I remember when I was not a mother yet and I used to carry children. However it is that you gave me your child is how I'm going to give you back the child. If the child has a cap or hat, you're going to get the child back with a cap or a hat. If the child has a headband, like, I have no right to touch your baby's stuff. Like, I felt disrespected, you know? And it was my cousins. Like, I was ready to call them out. But clup that teeth, girl. What does that mean? Don't say it will sub. Clup that teeth. The violence is real. Yes, J24, the violence is real. But I didn't say anything because it's my family members. I'm just telling you what I was thinking. So I'm voicing it now, but I didn't say nothing when I was there. But I was pissed. I came back. I was like, where's her headband? And they were like, oh, it's in the car seat. Like, they just pointed to the car seat. Like, it's right there. And I was like... And then, being a mother has made me change because the old me would have definitely said something. But the new me was like, don't say none. Because you got to be a good example for your daughter. And I know that God did something when he gave me a daughter because I really wanted a boy. But I love her. I really do love her. I love her so much. But I really wanted a boy. Because I felt like with the boy, I don't have to worry about the stress of like trying to kill any man that hurts my daughter, you know? I was like, boys, at least with a boy, I don't have to handle the whole stress. But it's okay. We got this. We got this, baby girl. No, I'm not going to call you baby girl. Oh, I hate that word. Same. If somebody gave my daughter, if somebody gave me a baby, I would give it back. Thank you, Shaquetta. I'm like, why would you take my baby's headband off? So let me go back to the story. So I was really irritated from that, but I learned to like move past it because I'm trying to do better in life, because I used to be an angry, depressed, irritated human being till she came into my life. So now I'm like, I have to be happy. Like, even if I'm not happy on the inside, I have to pretend like I'm happy so that my daughter doesn't eat off of that energy, because I really want the best for her. I really want the best for her. So, yeah, so I went to this wedding, and it was my cousin's wedding, and it was so fun. It was nice, but I have fun. But the main reason why I wanted to come on here is I wanted to talk about a subject. There is a subject online. She makes you happy. Yes, she definitely does make me happy. There's a subject online where a lot of Naija, if you guys don't know what Naija means, it's like girls that are from Nigeria. So they have a nickname. It's called Naija, Naija, Naija girl. So there's this trend with Niger women, right? Where they feel like a man is supposed to buy them something. So like before they date a man, like a lot of these girls on these dating shows, pop the balloons and stuff like that. Before they date a man, they have this mentality that, oh, he gotta have money, he gotta be there's a word called odogu. Odogu means like big man. Odogu in Igbo means like a man that has money, like the money is like water, like money just flows, like it just runs like it's nothing, right? So a lot of these women have this mentality, a lot of these Niger women, and I'm gonna talk about Niger women because I'm also Niger. A lot of these Niger women, thank you. I'm getting there, J24. A lot of these Niger women have this mentality where they feel like a man has to buy them something, right? So they're like, oh, I can't date you because you don't have a house. I can't date you because you don't have a car. I can't date you because you can't buy me a Lamborghini. A Lamborghini. So let me tell you something that my mother taught me when I was growing up, and I thank her for this. My mother told me that yes, Curtis. My mother told me that if I ever want anything in life, she was like, you have to work for it. She said, don't expect anybody to give you nothing. My mother taught me that the same thing a man can do, you can do it as far as work goes, right? She taught me that I should have no excuse if I have two hands and two legs. She taught me that no man is obligated to buy me nothing, that I need to buy it myself. That's what my Nigerian mother taught me. So I don't know what these Nigerian mothers are teaching their daughters. And yes, I'm going to talk about Nigerian mothers because one, I'm a mother now. And two, I'm 40 years of age. So a lot of these girls that are out here talking that crap, I'm old enough to give birth to them. Right? So a lot of these girls out here feel that I'm not going to date a man unless the man can afford to do this for me. But if you look at the girls that are saying this, right? They don't live by themselves. They have roommates. Some of them live with like 5 or 6 girls. They can't afford to buy a house. They don't have a car. They don't have a job. Literally, their job in Nigeria is to find and date a rich man. And that is a bunch of bullshit. See this little girl right here? My daughter, who is 4.5 months old, is not going to depend on a man to take care of her. I'm not going to make her hate men. I'm going to make her love a good man. But I'm going to make her have self-worth in such a way that when she gets up and she goes to work, she knows that she's working for what it is that she wants. If she wants a Louis bag, she'll work and get herself a Louis bag. If she wants a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a Mercedes G-Wagon, which is what I want, whatever it is that she wants, she will work and get it. She's not finished to be out here talking about, I'm going to find me a man that's going to do that. No, that is prostitution, low key. That is high class prostitution. Like, you need to freaking go out there and work. Why is it a man's job to take care of you? Now, I have a different mentality when you get married. When you get married. I'm not trying to say that a woman should not work or do whatever. You should still have your own money, because if you don't have your own money as a woman, men feel like this, they have this superior mentality, like as if you can't do nothing for yourself. So you always want to have your own money as a woman. But if you get married, I know a lot of you guys are not going to agree with me on this. When you get married as a man, I'm sorry, this is just my mentality. I feel that you should take care of your wife. Sharia, Patania, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I'm going to say that these are your ancestors that you're posting in the chat, and you need to go back over there and go talk to them and ask them why you were raised in a poor manner. Because you have no right to come on my live and be posting any rubbish, and you got one more time to post some bullshit and I will block your ass. I don't have time for this. Social media has created a lot of so-called keyboard thugs, and you guys have the so-called guts to come online and be bullying people, but you're not going to bully me. I promise you that. So you got one more time to type some rubbish in the chat about your ancestors, and then I'm going to get in your mother freaking ass. You hear me? Try me again. Type it again. I'm waiting. Sharia, type it again. And you are the one that looks like them damn emojis right there. You got one more time. I bet all the hair on your body looks like them damn emojis. So don't play with me. Y'all got a lot of mouth to be out here talking about black people. Exactly. Blocking that ass. I'm about to block your motherfucking ass. Okay. So let me go back to what I was saying. Sorry, guys. So I have, yeah, because I'm sorry, Shakurati, I'm sorry. Like, let me tell you what I've noticed. Ever since this whole Trump regime, a lot of people are real brave, you know, because I don't know what's going on. I'm not trying to blame one person for racism, but a lot of people are real confident talking that ish. Like, I don't care who's in office. You say one thing to me. And then another thing is I'm glad it's online, because in person, they wouldn't try that in person. They wouldn't try it in person. So anyways, let me go back to my whole spiel about racism. Not racism, about women and Lamborghinis. Women that want men to buy them Lamborghinis and G-Wagons and all that. So, as a woman, you meet a man and you expect the man to pay your bills. This is a Nigerian woman. She expects you to pay her bills, pay for her food, pay for her transportation, buy her a car, pay for the hair on her head, the wig, because you know they wear wigs, pay for the what do you call it, nails that she wears, pays for the outfits, everything down to the underwear. They expect you to pay for it. That don't make no sense to me. So what are you supposed to do as a woman? So what is your job? Sexual favors? That's it? You don't have to do nothing else? You don't have to do nothing else? No, you have to do a lot. So as a woman, right, before you insist that a man buys you a Lamborghini, make sure you can buy yourself a Lambo. Before you insist that a man buys you a G-Wagon, make sure you buy yourself a G-Wagon. Before you insist that a man pays your bills, make sure you can pay your bills. Now, I remember when I was in college, because I went to school kind of late. There's a reason behind it. I remember when I was in college and I met my ex-boyfriend at the time. My ex-boyfriend was from Cameroon, so he was African. And then I was, you know, also African too, but on the Igbo side. So long story short, we started dating. And I realized that, you know, he was, I'm not trying to be, you know, crazy or whatever. I realized that we were dating and we would go out and he would pay for everything. He would always take care of me. But I realized that, you know, he was kind of not doing anything. And what I mean by that is he would always be like, oh, you're a cheap date, you know, like just making fun of me. Like, he'd be like, you're a cheap date. Because I'd be like, you got to buy me this. You got to buy me this when you take me out. And every time he would buy me stuff, I would go to Forever 21. And he'd be like, you a cheap date. And I never realized what he meant by that till I started seeing what Nigerian girls or African girls do with their boyfriends. And I was like, oh, that's what he means by that. African girls, especially Nigerian girls, are very expensive. What they do is, if they know that a man likes them, they'll take the man to a Gucci store, a Louis store, some high-end store, make the guy buy them stuff that costs maybe $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, depending on how deep the guy's pocket is, and basically use the man for his money. So I was like, that's why my ex-boyfriend kept saying I was a cheap date. So to make a long story short, you know, I was feeling like, oh, you got to do something for me too. Like, I can't be your girlfriend and you coming over to my house, you stay in my apartment. You know, I say you eat my food, you suck up my light and my water. And I said, you don't do nothing. So I told him, I was like, babe, this ain't gonna work. You gotta do something as my boyfriend. So he's like, okay, what do you want me to pay for? And I was like, He's like, pick any bill and I'll pay for it. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. So I told him to pay for my car note. At the time, my car note was $450. So he was paying for my car note. So every month he was paying $450 for my car note, you know? And that was his way of just kind of helping me out, just to be nice, you know? But even with that, I felt really weird. I felt weird. I could pay for the difference between me and them other Nigerian girls or African girls is I could pay for my car note. It's not like I couldn't pay for it. I could pay for it. But what a lot of these African girls do is they go buy the car in hopes that they're gonna find a man to pay for it. Do you know what I'm saying? So they don't get a hold of that car until the man comes into the picture. I already had the car, had been paying about 4 or 5 years for the car before my boyfriend came into the picture. So that's the difference between me and them. So at the end of the day, the whole point of this whole rant is, as a woman, learn to take care of yourself. Do not ask for something that you cannot buy for yourself. You have to be able to afford stuff for yourself before you insist on a man being able to take care of you. I understand that as a woman, if you have your own house, your own car, if you have a job, if you can pay to get your own hair done, your own nails done, and you insist that any man that comes into your life can at least do something to relieve some pressure off of you, that's okay. But if you just solely depend on a man to take care of you, that's some BS. I'm sorry to say, that is some BS. Like, I want my husband, like right now I'm married, I want my husband to be able to take care of me and do everything for me. But I tell you what, if my husband ever loses his job, falls behind, can't pay a bill, guess what? I'm a wife. That's what I'm there for. I'm going to pick up that bill. I'm going to pick up that house payment, whatever it is. Like, I am his support. I'm going to support him. But as a boyfriend and a girlfriend, you are insisting that a man does that for you. Actually, sorry, let me go back. As a as a as a thing, because you haven't even put a label on it. As a I'm just getting to know you type of phase, you expecting a man right off the bat from you meeting him to pay your bills, that is some BS. And then I'm seeing some stuff on social media where girls are like meeting men like online, right? Like doing online dating. They'll meet a guy and they'll be like, and the guy like is talking to the girl, checking on the girl, say, hey, how's your date? And then like the girl might be like, oh, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten yet. And then the guy would send her $30 or $25 to get DoorDash or to get something, food, to order food. And the girl would be like, yes, yes. Curtis the God. Babies, if you don't know, babies like to grab hair. They like to chew on anything. They get a hold of anything. She's at that stage. She's teething. So there's this trend where, hi Melinda, how you doing? There's this trend where men will send $25 or $30 for you to get Uber Eats or DoorDash, and the girl will be like, $25? You got me messed up. That's all you're gonna send me is $25? For a man to Zelle you or Cash App you $25 or $30, and you guys are getting to know each other, and you're not even boyfriend girlfriend yet, and you're complaining about it, you need to check yourself. You got a problem. You got a problem. I don't know what you're looking for out here, but unless you are a high-class prostitute, you should accept that money and be like, thank you so much for the thought. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for so-called trying to help me, and I appreciate you. If your food is going to cost $60, you put the rest of the money in there and pay for your food. Don't depend on that man to pay for your food. You should be able to feed yourself. You were feeding yourself before he came into the picture, right? Continue to feed yourself. If a man wants to help you, allow him to help you. Don't make him the sole person. Basically, don't make dating a man a job. A lot of these women out here making dating a man a job. No, negative. So, yeah. So anyways, I'm about to switch subjects, y'all. So I've noticed something And I know this is so random, but I'm a very random person. I've noticed that since I got dreadlocks, a lot of people profile me. So what I mean by that is, and I'm not trying to say anything, we already get profiled because of our skin color, right? But I've noticed that because I have dreadlocks, when I go into a store and I go shopping, automatically the people in the store think that I'm about to steal something. Is there something about locks that says that I'm a thief? Or if I go into Target, they are associates around the corner watching me to make sure I'm not stealing something. Or if I go into any establishment, like I feel like I get profiled. That's so weird. I never used to, well, I used to feel I already have anxiety when I go out. Thank you, Shakrati, but it's not even about pretty. Like, the fact that I have locks, like I'm telling you, I really get profiled. Like, I promise you, this is not in my head. Because before Sephora got complaints about racial discrimination, I don't know if you guys heard about how Sephora had to do like that whole kind of like black people training on how to deal with black customers and stuff like that. I had been complaining to my sister for like 3 or 4 years. And I told my sister, I said, every time I go into Sephora, they are always following me. I told my sister, I was like, they are always following me. And my sister was like, no, it's in your head. You're just paranoid. I said, no. And guess what? They had that whole lawsuit, that whole racial training and all that. There's a name for it. I can't think of the name, so just bear with me. And when it came out, I was like, my sister already knew. I have reviews. I've already talked about them. Like, Sephora is like the most racist. I hate to go into Sephora's store. Let me tell you the stores I hate to go into. I hate to go into Target. I hate to go into Sephora. I hate to go into what other store? Walmart. Because when you're coming out of Walmart, the person at the door who's basically a black person sometimes, most of the time, will be the one, let me see your receipt. Let me see your receipt. I'm like, just because you was steal doesn't mean I am stealing. And then you just saw me come out of the self-check aisle and then there was somebody else watching me and you still want to check my receipt? It don't make no sense. Like, I hate going out. Like, I hate going out. Like, I hate going out. Like, if I could stay at home all day and have the food and everything be delivered to me for a good price and not go out, I will. Don't worry. You're still pretty. Be how you're selfish. Just have a great life. You know, when your baby grows up, she will be like you when you grow up. Melinda, you know the crazy thing? I don't want my baby to be like me. I want my baby to be better than me. I want my baby to be better than me. I want my baby to be happier than me. I want my baby to be loved. I want my baby to be smarter than me. I want my baby to have more money, more everything. I don't want her to be like me. I want her to be better than me. But I know what you meant. Thank you so much, Melinda. I love you. I know you don't know me, but I love you and thank you. But yeah, I just feel like ever since I got locks, I've been profiled. Like, I find it funny, you know, because I'll go into a store where they think I'm gonna steal something and I'll end up spending like $150. I know that's not a lot of money to some of y'all, but I just be like, and sometimes I be wanting to return the items because I'm like, why did I even shop here if you guys felt like I was gonna steal something, you know? But it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep the locks. Thank you, whoever is putting those hearts. Thank you so much. But I'm just gonna keep being me. But there's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on in this world that I am just so irritated about. But because I have a daughter now, I have to keep going. I have to keep living. Curtis, the God, you got 4 boys and 4 girls? Whew. Let me tell you something. If those kids live with you, and I hope you are with them, but if you're not, I'm not judging. If you are in those kids' lives 100% of the time, my hat goes off. My imaginary hat goes off to you. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome. First of all, the woman that gave birth to I commend her because just giving birth to one, that was a lot. That was a lot. So to have 8 kids, that is a lot. And I really give you your props. I'm not laughing at you. Like, I am admiring you right now. Like, my hat goes off to you. I can't do it. My husband wants to have one more. I'm like, who's gonna carry that child? It's not me. It's not me. This one child right here already did damage to my body. I'm good. Thank you. Okay. There's a lot of people that can pop out kids. Like, I have this cousin. I saw her yesterday. She's like 5'6", 5'7", nice body. Like, you can't even tell that she's had kids. She got 3. And I'm just like, where's the stomach? Where's the stomach? You know? But all the women out here that have given birth, like, you guys are just freaking awesome, you know? And the fact that they want to take away the right to so-called, you know, make that decision if you want to have kids or not, I think it's just a mess. Yeah, in love, like him loves you when it hurt to be loved. You want her to be nice to people when she grows up, and that when she goes to school, yes, she will be. Yes, I do want her to be. No, Melinda, I understood what you meant. But yes, I do want her to be nice to people, to be, you know, good in school. You know what's funny, y'all? I'm like really debating, do I want my child to go to school? I know she has to go to school, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. I know Bella got to go to school, but I want Bella, I think I might want her homeschooled because them kids in school are so mean. And this is why I was scared to have a daughter, because I'm so overprotective. I don't want anybody to make fun of my daughter. I don't want anybody to hurt my daughter. I'm one of those mothers that if you hurt my daughter, if you touch my daughter as a child, I will come to the school and touch you as a child. I will go to jail over my daughter. And I've already told my husband that we're going to have a bail me out of jail fund, because my husband, he ain't right either. We both a little off. So if anybody touches our daughter, one of us is going to jail. Melinda, I'm so serious. One of us is going to jail. And I told my husband, I said, look, don't cheat on me when I go to jail, but if anybody touches my daughter, I'm going to jail. So it is what it is. Anyways, I'm trying to see what else I want to talk to you guys about. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. I don't kiss my daughter on the lips. I use my nose to touch her nose, you know, because as adults, you don't know, you don't want to be kissing your children like that. So, but everybody has what it is that they do. I don't want to kiss my daughter on the lips like that. In case I'm sick or anything, I don't want to get her sick. So, I know my kids got bullied for 3 years and they didn't tell me. You see, Sharquetta? You see? Like, 3 years, my child gets bullied and she doesn't tell me. First of all, I'm a WOOP my child for not telling me, but in a good way. Like, I'm going to love on her, but I'm going to be upset that she didn't tell me. And then, second of all, I'm going to find out what's going on. And then third of all, I'm going to let the school know. If the school doesn't do anything about it, because you got to give the school the opportunity to fix it. But most of the times, the school are not going to do anything about it. If it's not a white girl, I'm sorry to say, I'm just being honest. If it's not a white girl, if it's not a little white girl that's being bullied, it's not going to be taken serious. So, once I let the school know, I'm going to go through the proper chain of command. Once I get to the school and the school doesn't do anything, then it's time for me to go to jail. Because that's when I'll be doing something. Yes. I know. You want me to get off the light. You want me to get off the light. Mommy's almost done. So yeah, you're 37 years old, and that is my son on the pic. Oh, cool. Curtis the God, that's awesome. So the son that's on the picture, is it, what number is this child? Because you remember you said you had 8, so what number is this child? Shaquita, I am so sorry that happened. 11. Okay. So the child, I'm guessing you're saying the child is 11 years old. She's not going to let me sit out. Okay, so that's awesome. Curtis the God, I commend you because 30. So hold on. If you're 37 and you got 8 kids, when did you start having kids? When you were 31? No, your son is 11. So you started having kids when you were, give me a second. I'm going to get it together. 26? 20. Okay. All right. That's not bad. You started early, though. You started real early. You must have wanted a lot of kids when you were growing up. You know, I wanted to start early, but, you know, it is what it is. I wanted to wait till I got married to have kids. So I know everybody has their way of doing stuff, but I wanted to wait till I got married to have kids. So I was patient with God, and it got to a point where I got to age 40 and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have any kids because I'm 40 years old and I ain't got no kids yet. But it happened. He came home sad and he said nothing was going on. I got really suspicious and I sued the school, got 100K. So I don't blame you. And I'm glad that you did something by suing the school. I'm glad. But my main problem is your child okay? You know, there's no amount of money in the world that will make a child okay. Is the child okay? Shaquetta, is the child okay? I would like to know. Is your child okay? Y'all. I'm in my office. Hold on one second. I have to log in. I gotta get ready to do a little bit of work. Oh, I still have like an hour. I thought it was time to work already. Shaquetta, is the child okay? Like, is the child still feeling sad or anything? Is the child affected? Y'all, this is my little workspace behind me. Yep, you see that? Okay. Anyways, I don't know if Sharquetta is still here, but Curtis the God, thank you so much for tuning into my live. Thank you to everybody that came on to chat with me a little bit. I can't really think of anything else to talk about. I do want to be able to edit videos and make videos. He had a dislocated arm. That's so sad. Shaquetta, you better than me. Because that lawsuit would have been me in jail. You better than me. But I'm glad that you did the right thing. I'm glad you did the right thing. So, I really want to be able to edit videos and come on live and talk about my whole pregnancy, postpartum, what's been going on since the baby. But every time I turn on the camera to start making a video, baby girl starts crying. She starts fussing. You know, I'm not really able to make a video. Not with a 4-month-old right now. But I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to try to make a video. But in the meantime, guys, let me go ahead and spend a little bit of time with her before I have to work. And then I'll come back in about 3 hours and we can continue where we left off. And I'll have a little bit more interesting topics to talk about. So thank you so much. You have a good day. Bye, Curtis. Take care.